felon, and that itself is a felony. Okay?
Yeah, exactly what I just said. Same charge as the offender. You aided a criminal with a felony. You deserve a felony too. Consequences are better teachers than slaps on the wrist. Yo, it's Terry. What's up, YouTube? We are back again with another video, another reaction video, man. This time we're gonna be watching this video entitled "A Driver Fails Miserably Trying to Switch Seats During Traffic Stop." And just from the title, I can already tell it's gonna be one of those videos where the suspect is gonna be trying to make up some kind of story, man. Trying to switch seats during the traffic stop. So we know there's gonna be some tall tales involved. But as always, if you enjoy the video after watching it and you enjoy the content from watching the other videos on the channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you punch the like button and join the group. I don't know what group I got, but just join the group. And I appreciate you guys taking the time to check out this video with me. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Here we go.
On February 11th, 2026, a deputy clocked a vehicle going 58 in a 40-mile-per-hour zone and initiated a traffic stop. As the car pulled over, he stayed in his unit for a moment, keeping an eye on the occupants. On the dash cam, you can see them constantly glancing back at him. The moment he steps out, the people inside panic and try to switch seats. The female driver scrambles into the back while another passenger slips behind the wheel. As the deputy approaches, he
Did they really just attempt to switch seats with a clear backseat window? They couldn't have possibly thought that they was gonna get away with that. You can see them looking back at the police officer, and then they attempted to switch seats. This one is already just dumb right off the bat. Another thing I noticed is that how come they pulled over right in the middle of the left turn signal lane, or the left turn signal lane? Why did they pull over right there? You know, it's a tradition to pull over to the right, but they just stopped right there. They could, if they would have kept driving to pull over to the side on the right, maybe they could have, tried to switch seats or been prepared to switch seats once they stop. Because, the police officer has, he has to take a little bit of time to park his car and get the things ready that he's going to get ready before he gets out. But right now they were just parked here in the left turn lane and looking back at the cop, like, trying to figure out how much time they had to switch seats with a clear back window, which doesn't make sense at all.
passes the front window entirely. Instead, he walks straight to the rear driver's side door where the original driver is trying to hide. That's the exact moment the body cam audio cuts in.
Do you have a photo of your driver's license or ID?
I can see.
And the fact that she's not challenging the officer as to why he's asking for her driver's license shows that she's guilty. Because you should be asking the driver, right? Ask the driver for her license. Why are you asking me in the back seat for my license if I wasn't driving? Because you was driving. So he already knows what's going on, how you tried to switch seats with someone else so you wouldn't get in trouble. She probably has maybe a few, I don't know if it's tickets, warrants, or what, but she has something on her record to where she doesn't want to be seen driving. She probably has a suspended license. And right now he's asking for the license and she's saying, let me see if I have it. Probably not going to produce it. So then that's going to lead to him asking for her name and birth date and social security number or whatever he needs to get the information. I'm pretty sure she's going to try to delay it the best she can. She's buying time right now.
So on the iPhones, it's really cool. If you hit the little search button, the little magnifying glass, you type in
license, it'll pull up. Yeah, that's a good. You know, I'm glad the officer is tech savvy, because that's something a lot of people don't know. Is when you take pictures nowadays, the software is able to pull up different pictures that you have just by the description you type in the search bar in your photo album. So you can go in this photo album and type dog. It's going to pull up every single dog you ever took a picture of or that showed up in a picture. And I use this a lot, the one that he just said, where you can go in your search bar in the photo album and type license. It'll pull up the licenses. Every license you have. I have a picture of my marriage license. It'll pull up the marriage license. So I'm glad that the officer understands that, because now he's gonna cut through all of the smoke screen and all of the everything that she's trying to throw at him as far as not having a license or not being able to find it. He's gonna throw that at her. I'll help you find your license, basically, is what he's saying. So we can get to if you have one and it's valid or suspended.
Driver's license.
You see how long she's taking?
Type in license. Oh, it was right there.
That's not
Right there.
That's not mine.
That's not yours? I'll tell for it, thank you.
I got Nelson Lorraine. Everybody else is mine. When that lady hit my car, everybody else is mine. I know.
I got you.
She's trying to buy
a car.
time.
Should be concerned about no guns, knives, nothing like that. Okay. I gotta grab my notepad.
Sure. How you guys doing tonight?
Good and you. We're trying to be good.
Trying to be good. I hear that. Where y'all coming from?
My sister's house.
Okay. Going out or going home?
We trying to see it. We're just going out though.
They was coming to get me because these my sisters. We just found back in touch after our dad. You know,
So I like the psychology aspect of like watching videos and trying to understand the mind of the criminal or the suspect or whoever's involved in the video. And right now, I assume they're really nervous because they was caught switching seats, or maybe she doesn't have a license, a valid license. And so when cops ask these little subtle questions, how are you guys doing tonight? Where are you coming from? Where are you trying to go? They wanna engage in the small talk. They're gonna laugh. They're gonna joke. They're gonna do all of these things to make things as close to normal as they can be, right? I'm gonna laugh at your jokes just so you let me off with a warning. Maybe you'll feel like we've gained a friendship or we bonded in this little time that we have of engaging in the small talk, and you'll let me go if I laugh at your jokes or I pretend like we're flirting a little bit. So that's what I see here right now. They're laughing, and I don't know what we're going to do. We're just trying to see what's going on for tonight. And it's like, you're trying to get the officer to bring his guard down or bring his mentality down so that he doesn't remember that you just switched seats and that you're trying to get away from something, some type of trouble, because you wouldn't be doing that if you wasn't in trouble, right? So, that's just something that I see right now, them trying to get away from the inevitable.
I haven't seen them in like 12 years, 15
Oh,
years. So
okay.
they just wanted to come pick me up, just take me out so we can all have a situation.
Yeah, no problem.
How do you spell your first name?
Talia.
No, her in the back with the red hair.
Talia? How do you spell your last name? Common spelling?
Yeah.
What's your date of birth, Miss?
01.
I told you they were going to ask for the birth date. Now they're going to try to see if her license is suspended because she was driving. We seen you driving in the back through the back window, actually.
All right. Give me 1 second, ladies. New driver of the vehicle. Do you have your driver's license on you?
I got a picture.
Notice the officer said new driver of the vehicle. So it kind of threw that little jab in there to let them know that he's aware of the situation. New driver means you wasn't driving when we pulled you over. We know who was driving, which is the woman in the back seat. So that's why they got her birth date first, because they want to run it and see what's going on with the license. And why did you try to hide the fact that you were driving?
You got a picture? I'll take a picture of it. Well, unfortunately, by jumping into the driver's seat of the car, you assumed control of the vehicle, so I got to get it too.
Now you just put your friend in danger's way. Because now, once you switch seats with her, not only are they gonna get your license and your information, but they're gonna get hers. Now, if she had nothing to do with anything, but she still has some type of trouble on her record, and you got her in trouble, now she's up for getting arrested. You see what I'm saying? Because you were the only one driving. You can be the only one that gets arrested, right? We're gonna question you. You were the driver. And if anything shows up on whatever, then we're taking you in. Everybody else, I don't know if they'll question them or whatever, or, or let them go. But because they switched seats, now both of you are getting your records checked. Imagine if she had a warrant for her arrest. You just got her in trouble for doing that, right? What if I was just in the ride, just riding with you guys, and we didn't do nothing wrong? Then I can go home, despite, what happened. But yeah, that's very sloppy of them, very messy. None of them have licenses in their purses. They're both on the phones looking for a license.
People start doing weird stuff like switching seats, a lot of us come because.
No, I'm not worried about that. He's scared the hell out of me. Boy. He just came with a map. I'm like, what the hell?
So same thing. If you hit the little search bar up at the top, you type in license. It'll pop it up if you have a photo of it.
I don't know why you would drive without a physical license.
Right. Can you just give me your date of birth real quick?
0.
And you have a valid driver's license, or is it just the ID card?
I don't have it on me.
Does she have a valid yes?
Do you have a valid license?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I don't like the smirk.
I do.
Okay. All right, I'll be right back.
If you can't give a straight answer, must be something
So
wrong.
to tell them to make the left and turn off into the Wawa, so we're off the road, and all of a sudden they're switching seats. I'm like, what the fuck?
God. Yo, I heard something, so that's why I just turned around.
I was like, what the fuck?
They tell you why they were switching seats.
Her license ain't good. I already know it.
Yeah.
But the problem is the person who's sitting in the seat now, the driver's seat now, probably doesn't have one either because she showed me an ID card.
Oh no.
So.
Well.
And she already told me it's not valid. She said she had to pay something. So it's like. One traffic 9. I have one by number and one by name and date of birth when you can.
Yeah, 5495 is a valid runner. Nothing to mention in phone. Valid 5495, no yellow ID card, no record.
They must be really good friends to be able to take the fall for each other. I don't know what the case is for the other two women in the vehicle, but the two that switch seats, you must be really good friends. Because if you guys are both going to go to jail or get in trouble for each other, man, you must love each other a lot. Because that's insane.
You need me to ask if anybody's got a deal?
About 10-4. I'm going to check one more time, make sure she gave me the right 14. Can you get the rear seat passenger, the one that I'm talking to here with the red hair?
On the left?
Get her out of the car, please.
Oh.
No, you take that because you're going to need it. I didn't realize it landed here. I thought
What do you need?
I thought you took it. The name that she's giving me doesn't come back.
The left passenger?
The one that was in the driver's seat originally, yes. So let's get her out of the car.
So you're giving false information too. Not a good sign. Switching seats was already, not good. And now you're giving a fake name, maybe a fake birth date too. Not good. Not good. That's already a cause for her to go to jail. Now the new driver, as the police mentioned earlier, I wonder if her name is valid. Because if they both lied about their names and they switched seats, man, that's not gonna be good.
Ma'am, what was your name?
Talia,
Talia? Okay, go ahead and step out for me.
what's happening?
Step out of the car.
Can I call somebody? Can you tell me before I call?
Step out of the vehicle.
You gotta comply.
Can you tell me what's going on first?
Well, I'm telling you to step out of the car. Come step right here. Come here.
I think I might be going to jail or something. I don't know. Because they just stopped me and they told me to get out the.
What is she wearing? It look like she wearing something from The Fifth Element or something like that. And she already knows she's going to jail. She said, I might be going to jail. Why would you might be going to jail, right? Because you know something's wrong. If nothing was wrong, you wouldn't have no problems. You wouldn't have no issues. You would not be worried about anything. But she didn't even want to get out the car. She's asking the police officer, what happened? What's wrong? What happened? What happened? If you would just comply, they will let you know. But she was already aware that she was going to jail.
Spell your first name for me again.
I guess he said I was speeding. I didn't realize I was speeding.
Okay, this is more important than your phone
Talia.
call. Okay, go ahead and spell your name.
T.
So you realize that you have a learner's license, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And by
Now her learner's license can be revoked because of these shenanigans that she's pulling off with the other woman. And both of the other women in the car are not friendly enough. I'm assuming they're friends. They're not friendly enough to let them know that this stuff is not good, right? You shouldn't be doing any of this fraudulent activity because you can lose your learner's license and she can go to jail. Nobody said you shouldn't drive tonight because your license is suspended, revoked, whatever is going on with her license. None of them in the car told her that. So are they really your friends is the question. Because a real friend will look out for your safety. At least that's how I figure it.
by getting into the driver's seat, you have assumed that she has a valid license, right? You have a valid license? Okay. So you've opened yourself up to 5 different tickets right now.
Okay, listen. I wasn't
Well,
Too late
you got
now.
in the driver's seat. You have assumed possession of the vehicle by getting in the driver's seat. I'm not going to write you 5 tickets.
Okay.
Okay? Because you're probably the only one in this car that has a valid license, right? Do you have a valid license in the back?
I don't think she doesn't see check. You want to buy a driver license?
Okay. So you're probably the only one that has one in this car.
None of the women in the car have a valid driver's license. Even this learner's license. It's not, I mean, it's technically it's valid, but it's not valid at the same time because you're still learning, right? It's like you're still learning, basically. A learner's permit. That's crazy, man. So nobody has a valid driver's license, and you have the only person that you do have jumping in front of the vehicle is someone who has a learner's permit. That's insane. 4 women in the car.
Right? So we're going to deal with whatever we got going on back here. But understand that you all could get in a lot of trouble by doing what you just did. Okay?
She confirmed the spelling of her name and her birthday.
99 or 98?
99.
You told me 98.
Oh, I didn't realize I said 99. 0. Talia. L is my middle initial.
Okay. Miss,
I told wrong. I didn't know. I told you wrong.
all right. Miss, just for right now, I want you to step up to the back of my car. Or the front of my car. Stay with me, please. We're going to try that again with a birth year of 99, not 98.
build it so I wouldn't be cold. I have a bullet in my back that struck a nerve in my leg, so this cold is like really causing me to slip.
You have a jacket or something I can get for you?
If one of them got one, I didn't bring one.
We'll be as quick as possible.
Good.
Still not coming up with any DL. The closest one is 94, so she was in Purdue.
Can I have a Unit 51 with a rapid, please?
Now what happened?
Sure. I clear review you. 51 service.
Miss Talia, can you put your phone down for me a second, please?
Yes, can you tell me what's going on? Am I going
Yep,
to jail?
I can tell you to put your phone down for a second,
on
please.
speaker.
You can put it on speaker, that's fine. All right, for right now, I'm just going to put you're just being detained because your name is not coming back to anything right now. I don't know why.
She lied again.
If it does come back to you, have a valid driver's license or any driver's license in any state with the name Talia and with a date of birth of 1999 or 1998, then you can be able to citation go on your way. Okay. But the problem I have right now is you're coming back with absolutely no record at all.
Okay, so Mom,
So-
I'm just trying to touch you.
Yep.
You were saying that right now I'm being detained right now. I'm coming back with no record at all. So you trying to like find my thing on there for my driver's license and stuff. And then-
Police officer shaking his head.
All right.
I know it doesn't look like you have any pockets, but do you have anything hidden?
No.
Okay. No knives, nothing like that? Nothing in your bra? Okay. We're
Can
gonna
I
have you
even
have
get
a
my
seat
phone
in
though
here.
and keep talking to my mom? Can I get my phone?
No, not while you're back here. No.
Oh man.
What is she wearing?
Can my sister don't get out and talk to me while I'm right here?
I'm going to have everyone get out of the car here in a second, but just go ahead and put your feet in for me. Thank you. Hi, Mom.
Hello, yes.
Hi, this is Corporal Snellgrove with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office.
Hi.
Are you the registered owner of the car?
I
Can you confirm your name for me, please? Okay. I appreciate it. What? I just want to
What is your
confirm
daughter's
her
name?
information that she's giving me, because what she's giving me comes back with no record whatsoever.
know she does have a valid license. Well, I don't know if it's valid, but
Okay.
I know she did have a certificate of compliance. It did come here in my residence. Her last name is, first name is Shantalia.
Shantalia. Okay.
First name is Shantalia. When they asked her what's your name, she said it's Talia. Come on now. You know better than that. You know better than to give your nickname rather than your government name. Now, when they ask you, why did you give us a nickname? She's going to say, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know that I gave you that. Come on, man. You're hiding something. She's definitely hiding something. And she's trying to drag it out a little bit longer so it doesn't get found, right? I wonder what it is. It's probably just a revoked license or something to that nature. But she's making it worse than it, she's making it worse. She's adding on more charges, I think. Giving a fake name, falsifying information, obstructing. Can this be obstructing? I think it is. She's like obstructing the investigation. So she's adding a lot more onto it. It could have been quick and simple, but I assume because she knows that she's caught, she wants to delay the inevitable.
Okay, so she's not spelling it right and not giving it to us correctly. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me get my notepad, and then we'll get the right spelling from you. Okay. Is there any reason why she would be giving me an incorrect date of birth?
No, she doesn't have any warrants that I know of or anything like that.
All right.
I don't know what's going on.
Well,
Please don't tow my car. Please.
Hey, listen, I'm going to try not to. There's at least one person in the car with a valid license. Although it's a learner's license, it's valid. So, but my big problem is she's switching seats in the middle of a traffic stop. So that's That's why she's in handcuffs, because she hasn't given me the right information, okay? So, like I told her, if everything comes back and everything's clear, then we'll go from there. But I don't like what I'm seeing right now. Okay?
I understand.
All right. Well, just to save her phone, because I see it's in the yellow, I'm gonna hang up. And I will let her call you one way or another.
Okay.
All right?
That's a good police officer right there. He said, I noticed her phone is in the yellow. Speaking about her battery. And he's like, I'm gonna hang up so she can talk to you later. That's a good cop right there, man. He's being considerate of the needs of this person who's right now, she's a suspect. And she's not complying with officers, but the officers is willing to comply with her and her mom so that she's able to speak with her mom later. Could have just let the battery die.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sean Collier. Common spelling. Why is it not valid?
So,
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's a felony. Cool.
there it is.
I got her name
Sorry,
now.
buddy. I thought
Nope.
you were asking for another unit.
So, Sean Talia, suspended indefinitely, failed to pay traffic fine, criminal failure to pay, failed to pay traffic fine, failed to pay traffic fine, failed to appear on traffic summons, court requested suspension fee requirement, 60-month habitual traffic violator, I don't know what that means, FR susp, I'm assuming suspended, non-judgment suspension, failed to pay traffic fine, failure to complete BDI, driver's license suspended, and then it just says the same thing. So she has a history of failing to appear, multiple failure to pay actions, multiple prior suspensions, 60-month HTO revocation. I think that's how you pronounce it. Habitual traffic offender, driver's license suspended. So she has multiple fines. And as the officer mentioned, she has a felony. So she's trying to delay. She's trying to delay, that felony by giving a fake name. It wasn't really fake. It was just, she gave a nickname and then gave the wrong year. So now we see what's going on. And she switched seats in the car. What a dumb friend, man. That's a dumb friend right there. If you knew you had all of these things on your record, why would you even drive with us in the car? We could possibly get in trouble with you.
I was like, fucking going.
No, what happened?
I used to have one.
No, we figured out why she's giving me the false name.
Fucking 1049.
She has a felony.
She's a habitual traffic offender from 1/23/2025 for 60 months. So
Felonious.
it is felonious.
60
That would make a lot of
months.
sense why they were switching seats.
Providing false name.
Go ahead.
Hell yeah. Haven't seen you in like 2 weeks.
Alright,
I was
finally.
here last night for a couple hours.
6495 deal is not valid. 12/15 of 2025. Suspended and definitely reference failure to pay. Nothing to mention in pops.
10-4, and I see the habitual status as well. Thank you. I'll be switching back to Maine.
You're welcome.
I understand why she's giving me false names now. No. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. So, just so you ladies are aware, you can't drive this car more than to that Wawa gas station parking lot. Okay? The owner of the car is aware that a licensed driver has it, but you need to call someone with a valid license to come get the car.
Okay.
I should be towing it,
Okay.
but I'm not going to leave the three of you on the side of one of the worst roads in Palm Beach County.
That's a good officer right there, man. He's considerate of other people's needs, regardless if they're the offender or not. Looking out for the woman with the felony by allowing her phone to stay with, at least a yellow bar of battery left. notifying the mom that he was going to do so, letting them drive the car to the next gas station right up the block, and letting them, stay there, I guess, until they can call someone to pick it up. And then he mentioned this street is one of the worst streets in the city for 3 women in the car half dressed. And on top of that, he even mentioned I could have the car towed. All of this stuff could have happened, but didn't happen because, and also, I just remember he mentioned she could have got at least 5 tickets for what just transpired and said, I'm not going to do it. Good guy, man. That's a good guy right there. But red-haired girl got some splaining to do.
Okay. So, I'm going to ask now. Are there any drugs in this car that I need to know about? No drugs. Okay. I am not right now. I don't want to write you any tickets because you necessarily didn't do anything wrong other than try to help out a friend. However,
hey, that can be wrong. That can be wrong. You tried to help out a friend when you knew the friend was wrong, and you tried to do it in front of a police officer. So, I don't know. To me, that's wrong. Because you're basically aiding a criminal who has a felony. So, you know what happens when people aid criminals? They more or less get the same offense as the criminal in some cases. So, I understand he's cutting her a break, but she deserves some consequences. She needs to learn from this. It's understandable that he's going to let them off. It seems like he's going to let them off, but consequences are better teachers than slaps on the wrist. Let's just put it that way.
I want you to understand that this is a felony charge. And by assisting her, you're aiding and abetting a felon. And that itself is a felony. Okay?
Yeah. Exactly what I just said. Same charge as the offender. You aided a criminal with a felony. You deserve a felony too. Consequences are better teachers than slaps on the wrist.
Okay. I'm going to give you guys back the paperwork. And you need to call her mother and tell her that you guys are at the Wawa and she needs to come get it. Okay?
What's going to happen with my sister?
She's going to jail. It's a felony. I can't let it go. She's a habitual traffic offender. So she shouldn't even be anywhere near the driver's seat of a car because every time it's a felony.
Mm-hmm.
And it explains why she's giving me false information. Because she gave me a fake name twice. Okay. Just enough of a fake name to where I couldn't find it. All right?
Can I give you this to give to her? Because this is my phone number, so she can be able to call me.
She's going to have her phone.
But she's not going to have it too much because if she's in jail,
they're not going to give her.
If she wants phone numbers out of her phone, I'd be more than happy to write them down for her and give them to her.
I just want to give her this because I already have money.
This is a good guy, man. Once again, good cop. Good cop. He's going out of his way to assist when he doesn't have to. You are a criminal. I don't have to help you. You need to learn from what you did. But he's willing to help. Willing to help not only her, but her friends. Friends are asking about numbers that she doesn't know or doesn't have in her phone. He's like, I'm willing to write them down and give them to her just so she can be able to contact you. He's going above and beyond to make sure that, everyone is okay, even the suspect.
On my phone, so that way she can be able to call me. Because I already have money on my phone.
Okay, I'll give this to her.
She can't get in contact with nobody else. I already got money.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
she can just call us, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm so sorry.
You don't have to apologize to me.
I have another question. So I know usually sometimes it's not a bond with certain charges or whatever.
This one's not gonna have a bond because it's felony.
It's not gonna have a bond.
So she has to meet with the judge. She has to, and the judge has to decide to either give a bond or release on own recognizance kind of thing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Mm-hmm.
If I was her, I probably would have drove down a dark street. Not that it would matter, but drive down a darker street. And as soon as I parked, we switched seats because they waited so long to switch seats. They even looked back at the officer. If you was gonna do it, you're gonna do it. You know, you looking back and trying to, I guess, gauge how long it's taking them to get in or get up to the car, and then you switch seats. You gotta be quick with it, man. If you're gonna commit a felony by driving the car and you got a plan of switching seats, you gotta execute better than that. Especially since the back of your window is see-through. I could see them switching seats, and I'm watching from a video from a distance from the car camera of the police officer. You know, I could imagine how it looked to him when he was there, but we're watching secondhand. You gotta be ready to commit another offense if you're gonna do it, right?
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
And keep your driver's license on you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way we can identify you if something happens. Okay.
Few words of advice to them. He didn't have to say that. Again, he didn't have to add on to assisting her, but he did. He took the time to do it. I respect that because we often give police a bad rap as far as colored people and white officers. You know, we're going to throw the race card out there sometimes. You know, this officer was racist. He did yada, yada, yada. He did this and that. This officer is going out of his way to make sure all of these women are okay, that, you know, you have the resources you need for when you need them, you know, and I respect that because you got a lot of people pulling the race card out saying that officer was racist to us and he did this, he did that. And right here, I don't see none of that. This is a good guy right here.
All right, Miss, step on out. Miss
Can
Stephanie
someone
here.
fix my shirt?
There you go. Okay. Do you have anything hidden on you? I don't want you to get another charge.
I don't have anything.
Can you hold the flashlight real quick? Okay. Nothing in here?
I don't have anything. I on my cycle too, so I do have on a pad.
So just so you understand what's happening, you are a habitual status offender. That means that this is a felony. You can't do anything about it. You should not be driving. You should be nowhere near the driver's seat.
Okay. Have a seat. You're going to take one shoe out?
This deputy here is going to take your earrings off and your necklace off.
This shoe.
So even if they send a letter, I know I didn't go to the DMV yet to get it reinstated, so that's what it is. If they send me a letter,
habitual.
I know, but I'm saying they sent me a letter.
You can't get it reinstated. It's 60-month habitual status.
I'm talking about before, like the habitual. I'm saying before y'all just stopped me this time, and I wasn't considered a habitual just yet.
You were considered habitual on November 30th of 2025.
No, I wasn't, because they took me to jail for it, and they charged me for a felony. Then I had a rearrangement, and it was a misdemeanor, and the judge told me if it happened again, then I would do 10 days mandatory, but it wasn't considered habitual just yet unless it happens again this time.
So he named you habitual in that? Making this habitual.
Making this one habitual. And like I said, it was a felony then, but then they charged it with a misdemeanor. So my question was, in December, they gave me a letter, but my mama didn't give it to me till January. But they gave me a letter for a certificate of compliance. And like I said, I haven't went to the DMV yet, but if I had went to the DMV and did it, then...
I couldn't tell you, because if he named you habitual in that hearing, then that would...
It's a bunch of hypotheticals, you know, that you could have took care of before they became hypotheticals. So it's like, but what happens if I would have did it before? We're past that. You know, right now you're going to jail. You should have took care of it a long time ago.
Reinstated.
No other jewelry on you?
A belly button piercing.
I'll get that out of
All right, lean back just for a second. Turn your head to the left. Just for a second, hold on. Let me put this on. Nope, lean back. Turn your head to the left.
I'll talk to you on the way down there, okay?
So after I do the 10 days mandatory, I'm able to get out.
That's up to a judge and or magistrate, depending on who sees your case.
Oh, I hope so, Lord. Please, please, please. I don't got time to be doing more than 10 days. And then when I get in there, I'm able to make phone calls.
Can't do the time? Don't do the crime.
Right, because I have to be to work in the morning, so somebody gonna have to.
She got a Chucky tattoo on her leg.
For 10 days, that's gonna be so freaking bad, bro. Having to call these people. They did you give my phone to them?
Good. I don't get phone.
Huh?
I don't get phone.
Well, cause I know I just don't. That's my mom's car, and those are my cousins and sisters. Are you or someone able to call, since I don't have my phone right now, to tell my mom like that she has to contact them to be able to pick her car? Oh, okay.
Okay. Because she only has a learner's license, she shouldn't be driving at all. Wait, it's after curfew, no one in that car is licensed. That's a lot of suspensions.
Yeah, I know. Most of them though was not during the time. It's like a lot. It's like it still all goes under my name, but at the timing I was 19. I got with somebody that was 10 years older than me, and we were together for 5 years. So yes, under my vehicle with like my license plate going to my name, he was getting tickets under that I didn't know at first. It was just a lot. At first he was hiding tickets and stuff when they were coming to the house. Then when I did find out about them, I just didn't have the money when I was with that person at the time. I was kind of taking care of everything. So
also these are on your driver's license, not on your whatchamacallit, on your car.
Right. Yeah.
Tickets don't go to the car, they go to the person, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 failed to pay. 1 criminal failed not to pay, which is just you failed to pay on a criminal ticket. Then you have a failed to appear, which, believe it or not, that fucks you over more than most of them.
And no, yeah, those I know.
Because that, with a failed to appear, I can't release you.
Right, it makes
you have
it
to come here for a misdemeanor.
Right.
Every time. Your license is suspended.
And then that was the thing though too, like even with that, that's why I'm like it just all sucks, because my first time of doing a failure to appear, I was at the courtroom the day before doing the payment plan, and then the next day I had got a new job for FedEx, and I was at the orientation.
No, you didn't.
I called them soon as I left. I was like, oh my god, I had court at 8. It was like 10 something, and they was like, after like an hour or something like that, I already had a warrant for my arrest.
She was booked into jail for driving as a habitual traffic offender and giving a false name to the deputy. Court records show she spent about 7 days in custody before bonding out for $4,000. Later on, that original felony driving charge was reduced to a lesser suspended license offense, and she pled not guilty to both charges at her arraignment.
Not guilty.
As of the latest court records we reviewed for this video, there's no conviction or final disposition listed, and the case is still ongoing.
All right, so very crazy video, man. You got a woman lying to the police officers, trying to switch seats with friends, and yeah, man, it just ended up bad. She was able to get out $4,000. I think they said she only stayed 4 days, so it wasn't originally the 10 days that they mentioned. But that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well. Share this with a friend if you think they will enjoy it, and I will see you in the next video.